Hey guys, we're back again here on the bench, man. I've got the Voodoo Priest broken down here. I've got to do a trigger swap here. I've got, when I bought this gun, it came with the short. I think it's like an F2 red dirt, and it just doesn't really work all that well for me. So I bought a new. This is a F4 um, size trigger. So right now we're in the process. I did a test fit on it and it's not fitting. So, like with anything on these guns, you gotta fit it to the grip, and we'll just take it, we'll sand a little bit. I might even bust out my stone, I don't know, we gotta see how it goes, but we're gonna sand a little bit until we get this guy fitted properly to the grip. And we're gonna bring her all back together and just kind of show you here of what's going on, but hopefully you guys can see this on camera. Like I said, I got the gun all torn apart, and what it's doing is it's hanging up right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's not allowing it to have enough clearance. So what we're doing, so you guys, to fit it, we're filing off or sanding off this top piece right here to get enough clearance, not too much. Like I said, you sand a little bit, then you try to fit it, then you sand a little bit, and then try to fit it. Should be able to freely go in and out of the grip freely with no restrictions or catches or anything. It should just be able to come up. You do the little test like this back and forth. Should be able to move freely in there, but you don't want it too loose. You want it fit tightly, or you want it fit to the grip correctly. So that's why I said you sand and then you fit, and then you just keep trying. I've just got a little 600 grit sandpaper here, and I'm going on the top of this, and like I said, we're just trying to get enough clearance up here on this top to be able to get it in the grip. And we'll see, like I said, how much more we need to do to get this on here. Might be a little bit more. To be honest with you, what's weird is that this is a Chile grip. Like I said, it's a Chile grip, but I never had to really fit. I mean, most of the time these red dirts are dropping, so this is actually the first time that I've ever actually had to fit a red dirt, into a grip. Like I said, I've changed them out on my bull armories, and they've dropped right in. I've changed them out on my staccatos, they've dropped right in. So I said the red dirt's got to kind of figure it out as far as all the dimensions for the grips on these different manufacturers, and I need to go to a more abrasive sandpaper, get a little bit more traction. I don't know if 600 is going to do the trick on this. We'll bring out a little 320. Like I said, just be patient with this, guys. You don't want to take too much off, so just a little bit goes a long way. And then you just kind of test fit it. Just kind of test fit it as you go, just to kind of see what clearance we need. We'll check it again. If we're making any headway here. Doesn't. Just some more. It looks like we're getting a little bit further. Like I said, just be patient. Okay, when you're doing this yourself, guys, like you just gotta be really patient with this stuff. Just take your time, no rush, because you don't want, this is I think it's a $70 trigger. You do not want to take too much, and then you got a rattle can for fitment. Like I said, just take a little bit. I'll try her again. See what we got. Getting there. You see, we're getting it in at just a little bit. See, I'm able to. So I've got enough clearance now where it's fully. The bow is fully seated, but as you can see, it's still too tight. It's not moving freely in the grip. So we're gonna pull him back out, okay, and we're gonna continue sanding. I've noticed a lot of times on these YouTube videos, a lot of dudes don't show this. I don't know if I'm, you know, how much of a trouble I'm going to get in, but hopefully we're not. Like I said, we're not doing anything crazy here, just showing you how to work on this. If you want to do this stuff at home, you know, like I said, this, how I learned how to do this was just watching like, you know, a bunch of Atlas Gunworks videos. And you know, I'm a tinkerer. I like to have fun and work on my guns, and just want to do it safely, guys. That's the key to all this, is just doing it the right way and making sure that you're just taking a little bit at a time, and then just check it. I had a lot more, like actually my very first trigger that I ever fit to a grip was the Atlas Gunworks on one of my Prodigies, and it definitely takes a lot more fitting on those Atlas ones. I know sometimes people will get lucky and they'll drop in, but we're not getting that on this guy at all. Let's see here. So we're going to continue getting some more clearance on here. So I need a little bit more. So this might be a little longer. Hopefully I'm not bouncing the camera around too much on making you sick here. Maybe we'll cut some of this out for editing, but I really want to show you guys this type of stuff right here, because to me this is the stuff that, you know, the technical aspect of this platform, where show you how to do this. And like I said, I'm no gunsmith, guys. I'm just a DIYer here, just sharing my knowledge of what I've learned along the way. So if you don't feel comfortable doing this stuff, I strongly advise you not to do this. If you, like I said, I've learned how to take all my guns down and maintenance them and fit certain parts. Like, I would say that I know how to fit everything on this gun outside of the sliding frame and the barrel and all that stuff, that piece, the critical, really the real critical parts of the gun. I do not know how to do that. I would love to learn, but I would want to make sure that, you know, before I go cutting into a $400 blank slide or frame or whatever, I know, one, you know, it takes tools to be able to do all that, get in there and do it properly. Here's another little fun trick that I like to do. I'm gonna see if I can be able to show it on camera. Dang it! But you can kind of take the sandpaper and you can run it. I just hate doing it on this mat, but you can kind of take this and run this on the sandpaper like this, and then that way you can kind of keep everything flat on the surface. You can also use stones to do this as well, but we're gonna test fit this a little bit real quick. Stones will keep, you know, I got a set of stones that I use too, but it's so we got some more to go, man. This is a lot more fitting on this than I thought I was gonna need to do. Let's try and look. It's really strange. Like I said, normally these chilies just pop right in, man. I don't know. Kind of a strange one. Sorry if I'm off camera, just on the flat surface helps me get a little. I'm gonna keep this as level and flat as I can. But I definitely need to take off some more material. There we go, it's starting to get a little bit more off here. Like I said, patience on this, I keep stressing this, patience is key to success on this stuff. You do not want to rush this and take, you know, as they say, you take a little bit off at a time, but you can't put it back on after you've taken it off. So we're going to stick with that kind of mantra, and we are going to working to get this one fitted. I think we've gotten, see, I've taken a lot more, almost damn near all the coating of this off, so what I'll have to do is probably put some cold blue on this to protect it. Sorry, helps if I put it in the correct way here. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, you see? See how this is supposed to, it's got a little bit of, this is just, you test, you can do this where it'll slide freely, that's what we're looking for, but it's got to go all the way into the bow, and then you don't want any, you know, you want to look to make sure up here you got good fitment. You know, you don't want this thing rattling around in here, because on these metal grips it'll get real annoying. It's like a damn rattle can. So you want to make sure you're fitting this really well to the gun. And just, like I said, just seeing clearances. I think this might be good, guys. Yeah, I think we're going to be good on this one. Yeah. So we just had to take, sorry, I'm off camera. Sorry, y'all, still getting used to this YouTube thing. Yeah, it looks like we got some good fitment, no issues. Hope you guys can see that. And you're just looking for any type of resistance here. Should just slide freely in and out. Alright, I think we're going to, it's pretty close to being done. Let me see. One more. I think it was, I got it all the way fully seated. I felt just a slight hesitation. Last check, just a little bit at a time. Once again, I'm going to come back here, put it back in the grip. Oh yeah, I think we got her on that one. I think we got her on that one, guys. Testing here, guys, for just fitting. Just want to make sure everything is good. Just doing your checks. I think. I think we're good. I'm gonna call this one good, y'all. As you can, I'll pull this guy back out and you can kind of see him. Yeah, I had to take quite a bit. You know, it's taking all the finish off the top here. I said, well, I'll go ahead and throw some cold blue on here to kind of protect the old metal on it. But yeah, I think this one's good. So I'm gonna jump off here for camera purposes. I won't show you how to reassemble the gun. There's plenty of people out there that are doing that, but I just kind of wanted to walk you through, as I like to get down in depth and technical on this type of stuff. But yeah, I just kind of want to walk you through what was you know, how I fit this trigger. I thought it was just going to be a straight drop in, is what I thought. I'm not gonna lie, man. But you know, as always, you know, you got to be prepared for when you open these guns up for a little bit of anything, because the different manufacturers have different, you know, specs to their guns and what they've got. So but yeah, I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. I'm gonna put the gun back together real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and tune her, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts. Hey guys, and we're back up top here. Got the gun all put back together. Just had to Loctite all my said mag release in, but outside of that, just do quick little function check on here. Like I said, I tuned the trigger. I've got, this is where I'm at for take up, very little. It's kind of how I like to set up my triggers. Just very little take up right there. And then on the over travel, I set the over travel. It's got a super, let's see if I can see it. I mean, it's super short. Right there. Like I said, super quick reset on this guy. Really happy. I said when I had gotten this, it had the F2 in it, and I don't like short triggers. Doesn't really set up for my big meat piles, but we've got her sorted. Man, she's looking good. Priest is all up and running. Looking for the review on this guy's coming here shortly. I've also got the what's cool about this one, I've also fit this with Atlas high ride thumb safeties on this guy already. I didn't show that one, but yeah, man, like I said, I've pretty much got this gun set up the way that I want it going forward. And like I said, be on the lookout for the review on this one. I've got 1,300 rounds through her so far, and I got one more range session with her, and I'll be ready to share this one with you guys. This one's a bad gun right here too, boys. But we'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Cheers.